Aibangbe. Once start now. I beg, make all of us wait there for this gathering, we connect for Zoom, log out, come up for Zoom because of interference. So if you're there for this place and you connect for Zoom, I beg make you come out because of interference. So now, make all of us with feet stand so that we will sing song number 151. With the title now, They Will Live Again. I beg. After the song, we're going to invite Brother Inyamu for the opening prayer. Song number 151.
Just
invite you. All of us were they here this morning, our heart is very heavy, especially the children and the relation of late Brother Samuel Aibangbe. Our hearts they heavy because we don't lost somebody we love well. I make us gather here. Now, this our brother Samuel Aibangbe, how he live in life. Brother Samuel Aibangbe, then born on November 15, 1936, for the family of Papa Aibangbe, and for a place called Irua Town, for who the local government area of Edo State. Brother Aibangbe go primary school from 1946, go reach 1954. And after some years, he can't go College of Education. He can't obtain National Certificate of Education for 1984. And he still go NYSC for 1985. He spent 20 years to work as a teacher. Now, how Brother Aibangbe can't know the truth? Brother Aibangbe, as a young person, where he is one of the youngest children for the family of him Papa, where he say he gets many wives, many children, and even a traditional doctor. You know, say it will be easy for a person like that can't know Jehovah. But something happened. When Brother Aibangbe passed 20 years, he get one time when Jehovah Witnesses, they go around for Benin here. They invite people, make them come for their convention. At that time, Brother Aibangbe come invite Jehovah Witness people, say, make them come study Bible. And the reason why I invite them, they say, you don't write plenty questions for ground, for inside paper, where they worry in mind. Say, make them come study Bible. As they ask questions, then they answer them. If they ask questions, then they answer them. They answer all the questions as they use the Bible. Brother Aibangbe come happy, where say yes, he don't see the truth. This one come make and they convince say Jehovah's organization I be the true organization where they serve God well. So for February 4, 1961, Brother Aibangbe come baptized. After he don't baptize, the truth where he learn, they catch him for body where come begin preach. They tell people about these wonderful things where they don't learn about Jehovah and His kingdom. This one come make and say, come begin work, come they work out as a special pioneer. Come those where we say they in the forefront, they preach they tell people about Jehovah God. Now the time where they do special pioneer, I can't say dear wife, Alice Aibangbe. They come married for the year 1967. Both of them come begin to do special pioneer work. They go around, then work for many places for Nigeria here, do the work, Pastor. This, their marriage, Jehovah come bless them with 8 children, 3 men and 5 women. Today, Brother Aibangbe still there live 8 sons and daughters-in-law, and he get 10 grandchildren. All of them plus all these 8 children, where he get direct, all of them they serve Jehovah well. Now, how Brother Aibangbe take serve Jehovah? The way Brother Aibangbe takes serve Jehovah, he put body for inside. He no do and smell. He do am with all in mind. So that's why we don't mention say he serve as special pioneer. He also serve as a regular pioneer, and he serve as congregation elder. He get one time where we say he be member for the Edo Language Translation Committee. When Brother Aibangbe don't retire for work as a teacher, he reached the year 2000. He comes start again. So even though say he don't retire for government work, he no go retire for Jehovah work. He comes start again as a regular pioneer. So since then,
the regular pioneer, even when they don't old, say body don't tire. You see, they do regular pioneer as an infirm regular pioneer. He be also overseer for congregation. You get one time when they invite Brother Aibangbe for assembly, come interview him, say, how you they do? How your family be? He tell they say, he and all the children, all of them, they serve as regular pioneer. Even some of them, they serve as in form of for some special full-time work. Yes, this one should say, Brother Aibangbe don't really try well. He don't have plenty people for Nigeria come know Jehovah. So no say Brother Aibangbe, this zeal, when he get for Jehovah work, he never quit. Even for 2021, for October 31, he give the last public discourse where he give for Zoom as a guest speaker. That's to show say he never still tired for God work. He come reach 6th of June 2022. Rabbi Aibangbe they work out for a house, he come forward. This could fall where he fall. He come affect his head well. So on 19th of December 2022, when he dey sleep, Nigeria he can't die peacefully as somebody who serve Jehovah can't reach the end. He died at the age of 86 years. So we dey narrate all this one to know the kind person where make us come here today. I don't talk the one where I know. He get somebody where know Brother Aibangbe well. We want to invite Brother Eluma. I will interview him. Make he also tell us what he know about this our brother where make all of us gather here today. Brother Eluma, we invite you. Eluma, I welcome you to this program today.
Thank you very much, Brother Aibangbe.
Hey, fine. Now, how long you don't know Brother Aibangbe?
I don't know him for over 30 years.
Good. For these past 30 years when you know Brother Aibangbe, which kind of person he be?
Brother Aibangbe is a spiritual person. A person one of they play with Jehovah's work, especially the preaching work.
Thank you. Now, you get some better character where you get where you want to tell us?
Yes, Brother Aibangbe, number one, he take good care of his family. In fact, so take all in children, then be responsible person, responsible adult for different congregations today around many places. You know they take kingdom hall work play. For example, even for his old age, he dey come kingdom hall work, and they come early for kingdom hall work. When you go ask and say, Brother Epa, you see man they come today, he go say yes, so all na Chineke work. What they be Chineke work? He say that all means say all na God's work, so you must attend. Then he know they play with the ministry. He's very zealous for the ministry. For example, even when he don't become old and then they call him infant regular pioneer, Brother Aibangbe not waste time to pray the good news. So they go preaching well. Then you know they come late for any work or any assignment, any meeting, whether an elders meeting or normal congregation meeting, you know they come late. Brother Aibangbe na person love the truth. And then they also volunteer for assignment in the congregation. If for example there is need for somebody to go and do something or talk to somebody, he go volunteer and he go do that work well. Then again, na person when not they do unnecessary argument for congregation or for any matter. He know say in a sinful person we're not perfect, so he know where he's supposed to do it. I know they do pass there. Brother Aibangbe na somebody we will call as an experienced publisher of the good news. In fact, a person when me personal and all brothers and sisters are supposed to educate. Brother Aibangbe na better person in the congregation even in his old age.
Brother Eluma, we thank you well for this interview. You do well. Now, why would they narrate all these things about Brother Aibangbe? Now, make we see what the Bible talk about this day where we did here now. The Bible book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, we want to read verse 1. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 1. Now, PJ with the usual, so we're gonna take note. If you get Bible, you pull them, especially our friends and neighbors around here. Take Bible, take paper. Even this invitation, this program where they give you, write all the Bible portions so that if you reach home, you check them. It will help you well. So Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 1, it says, good name better pass good oil. The day where person die better pass the day where they born person. Now what did this place mean? Good name, better name where you will hear to get respect. Why we read this place? The time where they born Bro Aibangbe, where they give a name, but maybe my papa, his mama, and few of his brothers are they there. But today, that time, they never know what he will become. But over the past 86 years where he don't live, he don't make name. It be like say, do they call a report card and make us gather here today. So, from what we don't hear from the life of Bro Aibangbe, we'll see and say yes. Now, person where we will say he don't make good name. And making good name, especially with God. Now, if we get person where die, especially the family of Bro Aibangbe, we need something where we make our mind calm down. Because we feel and well. Sometimes you see some of the children, they cry. People sit down here and say, you don't do. This thing where they do so, now normal thing. Because it depends them for body. We have many examples in the Bible. For example, person where we know where Abraham. For Genesis 23 verse 2, when his wife died, Bible tell us he cried, he mourned for many days. We also have example of Jacob. For Genesis 37 verse 34 and 35. When Jacob children come play and while you say your pikin, if you like say animal don't kill and chop, Jacob think say maybe a pikin don't die. They say he cried for many days. He no even great job. That's to show say servants of God, they feel cry, they feel mourn when their person where they love die. As they read and we know the kind of person where Jehovah be and how they feel about these people where he lost somebody today. Psalm 147 verse 3. He dey hear people where something they worry them for mind. He dey bandage their wound. Yes, when person die for your family, no matter how old it be, something serious does happen. Their mind they get worried. And Jehovah says it's a bandage their wound. And when they cry so as they stay there, Jehovah will help them to remain strong. Now Bible talk say people where die get hope. Which hope people where die get? We don't say Jehovah na God where get better sense. Na God where be good judge. Na God where get power and he get law. Not they forget people where do better for us. And one thing to say, when Jehovah make the first man, he not make man and bad, when I will certainly die. And Adam disobeyed Jehovah.
Don't take that side.
Now when he disobeyed, what he comes happen? Jehovah sentenced him to death. If you read Genesis chapter 3 verse 19, he said, now son I take bring you. When you die, you will become son. So if we ask today, where Adam died, he don't become son. But it take consign us. How if he say we're going to die? Bible will still answer that question. The book of Romans chapter 5 verse 12. If you get Bible, you open it. If you don't get right hand down, you reach out to check out. Romans chapter 5 verse 12. Now from one man sin entered this world, and sin caused death. Now he make everybody they die because they don't sin. Now who be that one man? Adam. Now through him, now sin entered this world. And what in sin they bring? Now death. And he said death don't reach all of us because all of us don't sin. Yes, now Adam make all of us they die today. Now if we make example. Today, if people want marry, they say, I beg go, before you and your husband will go put hand for paper, make una go check on a blood group. Why? Because if the husband na sickle cell na SS and the wife na SS, the people where they go born, all will become what? SS. So they don't carry the sickness for their papa and mama body. Now so it still be. Now so we carry them for the body of Adam and Eve because they don't sin before they born up. But God talk say better tomorrow day for everybody, and that better tomorrow will soon happen. What will be that better tomorrow? Bible answer this question for us. The book of Revelation chapter 21 verse 4. Revelation 21 verse 4. Let we see the better tomorrow where they for everybody even those who don't die. Revelation 21, verse 4. And he go wipe all the tears from their eye, and they no go die again. People no go they cry again. Pain no go there again. The old things don't pass. Now he say tears, he will wipe and come out. For heaven, they know they cry. For heaven, they know they die. For heaven, they know they cry, they know they get pain. So all this thing where they talk, now earth here. Now he say all the old things will pass. So now this earth, will they suffer this thing. And Jehovah say very soon, he will come remove them. So this is now better tomorrow, where Jehovah promised us. Bible tell us what thing they happen to person where he die. Our brother where he die now, Aibangbe. You see the hear what they talk? He get where he dey now. He dey aware of what they happen here. One big mistake where many people they make today, and many churches or religion, they say if person die, he get what they fly come up for the person body, they say na soul, and that soul not they die. When the Bible talk about soul they die, I mean no they die. Make the Bible answer this question for us. The book of Ezekiel chapter 18, we want to read verse 4. Ezekiel 18:4. Now Jehovah they talk here. See, now me get all souls. The soul of Papa and the soul of the king. Now me get them. Now the soul where they sin go die. If you still check chapter 18 verse 20, the first part says the soul who sin is the one who will die. Even say person and soul, when God don't make the man from sand, he breathed for a nose. Bible says the man became a living soul. So Adam na soul. And when he died, the soul died. And Bible says everybody don't say. So soul not be something where they say if you die, come up for your body, they share for road farm. They will come make the person, they will come born him again. Nothing like that. Person where don't die, he don't die. Just like Adam did for grave. That's all those who don't die did. Who don't die still know anything? The Bible says no. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 5. See what he talk here. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 5. People where they alive, no say they go die. But people where don't die, no know anything again. They don't fit gain anything again because people don't forget them. All of us they here. Whether you small, you big, you know say one day you fit experience this thing where for Aibangbe they explain. I will say you fit die. But person where don't die, if they think anything, no. Yes, say no they think again. You don't know anything. And you know if you do any other thing again. You know they think and you don't get anything where you can't do. And see the advice where Bible give us for verse 10 of that Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 10. Anything where you fit do, make you do it with all your power because you know fit to walk or plan or learn or think inside grave the place where do they go. See the advice? As we dey alive now we will fit serve God. Now we fit do better things. When person don't enter inside grave, he say no know anything again. This is not the truth from Bible. Even for Aibangbe himself, now one of those questions where make a know say yes. Bible na the true word of God. Bible talks say many people where don't die will come back to life. How this one get possible? The Bible tell us for Matthew 20:28 say Jesus that come this earth. He can't die and use a lie to buy us back. Because Adam put up in so big debt when he can't sin and can't put sin and death for our neck. Then Jesus can't die, can't pay that debt and can't remove us from inside. So as Jehovah brings Jesus back to life, we get strong faith that people who don't die will come back to life. So God don't give Jesus the power to bring people back to life, those who don't die. Say we fit to die at any time. He will help us to know how we live our life. So we need to ask ourselves as we day here, how they live my life? What thing I don't do? Which record I don't keep with God? So if we live our life well, Jehovah no go forget us. Remember that book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7. We read verse 1 before. Let's read verse 2 so that we will see what in that place talk. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, we want to read verse 2. He say, "It better make you go house where then they cry than to go to house where then they chop, because that one at the end of everybody make people where they alive understand this one." What you will understand? No say, as our brother they lie down now, you don't know what will happen. One day if it happen to us. So if it happen to you or it happen to me, which record, which we don't do, how Jehovah will take remember us. Now it is very important. That is why as we come here today, now better thing we can learn. So Jesus talk say, make we dey keep our property where it get value for heaven. For Matthew chapter 6, if you read 19 to 21, he said, because if you keep your property for heaven, ants no go chop am, thief no go there go break, because you go dey safe. And we see them like we dey mention the life of our brother. We already talk how many political positions where he don't hold, how many houses where he get, how many motor, how many sheep where he get where they inside water. No. The one where important when person die, now how he don't live a life. Which kind of name he don't make with God and with human. So it good make we use our life to serve Jehovah, to do the right thing. So if we get better character and use our mind and power do the work of God, yes, we will be good for God's eye. It will make God be happy, say yes, we be in children. Say, this my pikin, they don't live better life. I not go forget them. Bible tell us, they don't do what God like, God not go forget them. So the hope where we get, say, people where die will come back to life. To give us mind to learn what thing we want to do and to do them. Bible tell us, make we get plenty to do. Like we talk of this our brother now. I don't use a life right from that young age when he say this is the truth. And those of us where they estate here, we see him every time, we carry back. He dey go preaching, he dey teach people, he dey go study, he dey go many things. Yes, he dey help many people to come and learn the way of life. So people who do like this, go dey sure say, then go see their person when he die again, just like the family. Even though they cry, one thing they will say, yes, we know say Papa don't go rest. We know say Papa, we go see him again. So as we gather here together, make we use this chance, tell each other better thing where it will make our mind strong and make us to continue to think of good things. So I want to ask ourselves, how are we influencing people? Our environment where we live, how people know us? Which kind of name are we making with God? How are we keeping our family? It's very, very important. So as we serve Jehovah together, make we support and help each other about the hope, about those who die, they will come back, especially the family. They need a lot of encouragement. That all of us gather here now, they make them happy, they make them get strong mind, say yes, people, they share our faith. So we beg Jehovah, make He give us strong mind to fit bear this pain where Satan caused, where Adam and Eve bring upon us, until time when all those who don't die, they will come back to life. We want to read the book of Psalm 9, verses 9 and 10. Psalm 9, verses 9 and 10. The English part says, Jehovah will become a secure refuge for the oppressed, a secure refuge in times of distress. Those knowing your name will trust in you. You will never abandon those seeking you, O Jehovah. Yes, when death happens like this, the whole place will scatter. You hear people say, this man don't create back to where people look at feel. What do you mean? It means that this person where they helped us before, where people say, they look forward to, will not see him again. So it is pain. But when it happens like that, Jehovah, they help us. It they heal our heart. So when we don't learn so far, we shall say, death. Now one thing where all of us will face one day, Jehovah don't make us to die. Now Adam and Eve bring death and sickness for us. But Jehovah don't make provision through Jesus Christ, where He say He come pay that price. And because of that, those who die, they get hope of resurrection. We also learn, say people who die, they don't know anything. They know they see, they know they come back anywhere. They be like person who sleep, deep sleep until you wake the person up. So let we try now that we are alive, let we make good name with God We could keep our property for heaven so that if God look, say, yes, this is my king. Is they among those where I go resurrect?
We thank you, Brother. Stay here quietly. I also thank those who still connect for Zoom as well. After now, we will go to the burial site. For all those who would like to go, please come. The venue now, Ikwombo community after bypass Agbo Road, immediately after Nikko filling station on the left. Or better still, if you follow the ambulance for convoy. So we thank all of you now for our time and encouragement so far. All of us we don't come this place will be 245 we day for year, and those we connect for Zoom now 46 total will be 291 both Zoom and here. Tonight we talk say see yourself for paradise. After the song we go join brother Akwete for closing prayer. Song 139.
block here. Make my leg look sink it. Block. Another one or two.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Good. No. White for the maybe we do one.
No, they are front. Why not? I heard Ozuna, do this how you can say I'm on now.
So the final stage for the burial, the graveside burial arrangement, we know say Bible give us hope. Yes. And that hope now our brother also get for mine, Brother Samuel Aibangbe. The Bible book of Job, chapter 14. We want to read verses 14 and 15. Job chapter 14, verses 14 and 15. That place says, if person die, he go still live again. I go wait for all the days where I dey for grave until help will come. You go call me and I go answer you. You go really see the things where your hand don't make. Now the point here be, Job asked a question, say if person die, he will live again. He also answer a question, say he will wait for grave until the day where God will call her and he will answer. We also know, get that hope, say time they come. All those where they inside grave, Jehovah will call them by means of Christ, they will come up. And by that time, the thing where this book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 5b, go to 17, chapter 15, verse 54b, go to 57, it will happen. Let me see what's in that place. It say, but when this which is corruptible puts on incorruptible, the point you want to take here is say, death is swallowed up forever. And Jehovah talking. Death, where is your victory? Death, where is your sting? The things producing death is sin, and the power for sin is the law. But thanks to God, for He gives us the victory through our Lord Jesus Christ. The point here be say, God say He will swallow up death forever. And I will say death again. But that time, we're not going to gather like this, say we want to cry person. Instead, our resurrection will be talk. That time, death no get power again. Death no will fit the bite person. You know, will get anything again. By that time, the power Jehovah give Jesus Christ to win death, it will come happen. So we get that hope. Say time they come where our brother Samuel Aibangbe will come out for grief. All of us when they here, even that time, we will fit to see him again. So we want to pray before we put on for ground. Jehovah, our Papa for heaven, we thank you for today. We thank you because even though say our heart is heavy, you are God where they comfort us. We don't hear the funeral talk. And we don't come for graveside now. We want to come put our brother for ground. We know say this not your plan. But you don't give us that assurance, say, time they come, you will come out for grave. That time, sickness, old age, no good day. At that time, your kingdom will come. Now, we also pray, make you help the family, the children, the in-laws, and all of them, all of us who are no Papa, so that you will take all these things and comfort us. Make we use this time, think about our life, make we live life well, so that in case we die before the new world comes, you know, say you will resurrect us, you will bring us back to us, make we comfort the family, make them get so good. Now this thing we pray, you do for us, in the name of our King, Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen. Come on, join them.
It will feed. I just took that. Two people.
If they not feel good,
No, they'll feed.
no, now they talk, even if they not fit, Is it not going to fall?
You go compress thing. That's why maybe one person drop out. Maybe one person drop out before the other one drop. Your leg. Come on, your leg. Good. Oh yeah, give me your. Masha. I'll break the casket. Begin. Bring your hand. Begin. Suffering. Start from the edge now. Those noise don't good for people now. People, their loved ones they here. So start from the edge. So it doesn't hit like say they hit them.
Push him. I'm not good. Push it.
Put yourself on the edges first.
So they will be like this.
That's not. Put the defender. No. We don't get this one. I'm going to hit that. Don't hit that. No what to do. So where to go with the place? I'm doing everything.
Yes, after the bypass, yes.
See you.
You have to be strong. You have to be audio.
Baba will come it all time now. We are not being again.
Yes, now.
Every day.
Yes, now. You have to be strong.
Brother Frank.
Chemical in that state, they make it
But that is that before. But you can recommend the music. And the table will say, no, you can't change one now. Don't be why they have
Even
Okay.
Rock, come on. Bring that one for me.